So Trump, I actually tweeted this out from the White House's account today. It's Liberation Day in America, President Trump, with some emojis.
Because the purpose of the government in the last 20 years straight has been to make America actually weaker by making us dependent on other people to provide us with our goods and services. And what Trump is doing, because he understands those countries cannot survive without us consuming their goods and services, and we can survive without theirs. All right. And the reason that all these American manufacturing jobs and American made jobs and why American made goods are more expensive right now is because these countries are allowed to send their products in made with slave labor and cheap labor over there with no real tariff on their product. While if we send it over there, we can't compete price-wise. No. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to reality. Guys, today we have a bonus Cruise the Internet. All right? I don't have an intro for that. We got Andy and DJ.
Yeah.
Do what?
Cruising the Internet.
Yeah.
Yep. I like Keith's countdown better than Madot's. I just wanted to put that out there real quick.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's less like Homo sapien in nature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. But anyway.
Zishan got it. That was an intelligent joke. That's all that was.
No, he's making fun. He's laughing at you. Yes. I understand what you're laughing at, bro.
I thought I was up here on that joke level.
No, that was borderline. That was 79 IQ joke. Yeah. So
you're right about average. So where's what I'm saying?
Hey.
Mine is well above that.
That's a regular Homo sapien joke. All right.
Yeah, man.
We got Cruise the Internet. Don't forget to share the show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right.
That's right, man.
You know what? We're doing an extra episode. I feel like,
anything after this is just
Huh?
Yeah, anything we do is extra.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're lucky you get this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Something catch your eye out there?
Huh? No.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Let's do the show.
Yeah, man. We got some crazy shit. We got a brand new segment for you guys. We got a segment. You guys will see that new segment a little bit later.
Yeah.
Courtesy of the podcast team, actually. Everybody decided to put that together. But we'll get to that a little bit later.
Where are we at with the call-ins? We got that set up. We doing some call-in show this for next month,
guys,
for Monday.
Guys, email your questions in with the phone number. Drop them digits.
We're gonna. So Monday will be our first call-in show. Is that how it's gonna work?
That's what we're shooting for.
All right. Well, send us your questions and your motherfucking numbers, fuckers.
Yeah.
All right. So what's happening?
Yeah, we got a lot of crazy stuff to cover. It's a midweek catch up, but let's see what dots we can connect today. There's some interesting stuff. But before we get to our headlines, got something I need your opinion on.
Okay.
Got to get your take on this. This is it's a crazy story. It's a real story. It's verified. Down in Georgia. We got to go down to Georgia. Georgia's a nice state.
Yeah, I like Georgia.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Very historic state.
I would say out of the states that Georgia is in, I think Georgia's in my top 10
of
states.
That's high.
No, I don't think so. I like Georgia. The countryside's beautiful. Mm-hmm. They got beautiful, estates down there. They got Stone Mountain. They got Savannah, Georgia. They got the Savannah bananas.
Yep.
Savannah's nice.
A lot of great. Savannah was nice.
Yeah.
Savannah was nice.
Atlanta's nice. People talk shit on Atlanta, but I like Atlanta.
A lot of Homo sapiens there.
Well, you know what I like about Atlanta? You know what I like about Atlanta is that everybody dresses up, man. You go out, there's some classy people out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Let's go to Georgia real quick,
Yeah.
man. This is actually a really fucked up story. But I want to get your take on this, man, okay? So the headline reads, Georgia dad arrested for leaving young kids at McDonald's to attend job interview.
I saw this.
Dude, let's dive into it a little bit.
It's a tough scenario.
It's very tough.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's tough. So a Georgia father of 3 was arrested for leaving his young children unattended at a McDonald's to go to a nearby interview. Chris Lewis, who's 24 years of age, allegedly walked with his 3 kids from his apartment to the restaurant in Augusta just before 4:30 p.m. on March 22nd, according to the Augusta Press. The youngsters, ages 1, 6, and 10, spent their time alone in the restaurant, which has an indoor play area attached to the dining room. Lewis was seen leaving the fast food joint, returning shortly after to check on his kids before leaving again. A worried customer told police, the outlet reported. Richmond County Sheriff's deputies arrived at the restaurant and located the unharmed, unoccupied minors who remained inside the store until their father returned. Lewis returned to the McDonald's just before 6:20 p.m., where police confronted him for leaving his children alone. Lewis, who doesn't own a car, told police he left his children behind because he didn't want them to walk back to his home as he went to the interview, the outlet reported. Police waited inside with Lewis until the children's mom arrived to take her kids home. Lewis was arrested and charged with deprivation of a minor. Now,
the mom couldn't fucking watch him for fucking half an hour while he went to an interview to try to better their lives.
Dude, it sucks. Listen,
dude, this story actually really pissed me off.
It sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks, man. Like, I mean,
and not at him.
No, yeah. I mean, like, listen,
look, bro, it's a poor choice.
Yeah.
Okay,
but fuck, he could have left them at. There, I mean, 1,000 other places he could have fucking left them at that would have been 10 times worse.
I mean, he could have taken him to the interview, put him in the lobby. You know, bro, if somebody brought their kids to interview and that's all they had to, I would understand that.
For sure.
You know, in fact, I think that's happened a couple times.
Yeah. Dude, it sucks.
It does suck. And it sucks that, okay, the mother couldn't watch the kids for an hour.
Yeah.
You know, or dude, it's
I'm sure there's some variables we don't know.
And now they're going to probably call family services. It's going to cause them all kinds of other trouble. This is where the system gets...
It fails.
Yeah, it does. It fails these things.
For sure, bro.
And, you know, when you're really at the beginning stages of trying to better yourself, the system is very difficult to work through. And
well, why? What do you mean it's supposed to, be beneficial to people trying to break out the terrible matrix that they depend on us being in?
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, it just reinforces all the things we talk about here on the show, man. You know, they want people to struggle. They want it to be hard on people. They want it, the fact that this dude got arrested for this, in my opinion, I'm sure it's against the law, but I mean, fuck, guys, don't we? I don't know.
It's not like he left him to go get some drugs.
Bro,
not like
yeah,
he left him to go.
That's what I'm saying.
To get a job, man,
dude, and it's just it just, dude. I saw it and it bothered me too, bro.
Dude, it sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks. Now,
but remember, for every one of these guys that we hear about, there's a fucking shit ton that we don't.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And yeah, bro, this bummed me out when I saw it.
Dude, it sucks.
Here's a young man who's 24 who already has a lot of responsibility in his life for 24. That's a lot.
3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's probably not getting any help from anybody. The guy's trying to get a job. I don't know. It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem right.
No. But the good thing is there are good people in this world.
Yeah.
And it's always funny too, the people who, get the most heat or the most hate, they tend to be the ones with the biggest hearts. That's usually how it works. Enters the Real AF show. We got AB, Antonio Brown. He's doing some really awesome stuff. Yeah, I guess he saw it somehow. He came across it. He put this tweet out saying, anybody know how to get a hold of Chris? Would love to help him. And put the link to the article and stuff. And, that wasn't enough. He then started a GoFundMe for Chris, and did an initial funding on it and published it using his own personal platform to do so. And other people started jumping in on it. Tony O'Brown started a GoFundMe for that dad that was arrested at his job interview. Father who has struggled immensely. I will be donating. I urge all fathers to do the same. And at the time of the recording, it's almost made it to its goal of $50,000. Is at like 48 grand right now. Maybe, posted a follow-up saying almost made it to goal. Sometimes people just need help. Happy to help Chris and his family get a stable life. Spoke to the family. They have been homeless since November trying to make it. Next up, we'll be helping Chris land a job.
I like that a lot. The only thing I would say to that is that don't just give them the money and just look. You can't give people large sums of money that have never had large sums of money and expect them to make the right decisions with it. All right? We see this in the NFL. We see this now in college with NIL, and it goes no different for this man. $50,000 more money than this dude's probably ever seen in his whole life. Okay, it's more money than most people will have at one time in their life, and that's up. That's sad, but that's the truth. And I would encourage some of the men who are trying to help him to also get him connected with some people that will help him allocate those funds wisely. So that they don't just come in and go out.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He ends up in the same position.
Responsibility. Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, you got to remember, too, like, it's not even just, he's 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's very little life experience there. He's going to need some fucking guidance, man.
$50,000 can go real quick if you just don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%, man.
So.
Yeah. Well, shout out to AB, man. That's fucking awesome, dude. And McDonald's has not commented on it. So, I mean, don't have anything on that for right now. But
listen, why do you think they didn't?
Who, McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, think about it from a business owner standpoint. Why wouldn't you do that? Why would McDonald's not give $10,000 or $100,000?
Or even just offer a fucking job?
Why?
I don't know.
Why? People will do it intentionally. So their places will become a place where people try to replicate this story or
to get
yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other the sucky part of humanity and society in this day.
Yeah, but that's true. It's a real thing.
It's reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that will try to take advantage of any
good heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just the way it is.
100%, man. Well, yeah, so I mean, I'm going to follow the story, and we'll see if any updates come out of this, man. Chris, good luck to you, brother. Hope it all works out. But yeah, man. With that being said, let's get into some of our main headlines here. Remember, guys, if you want to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can check them all out there, or come hang out with us on the YouTube and see some of these articles here. With that being said, let's get to our first set of headlines. We got headline number 1. This one was interesting. Cory Booker. Booker. I almost said booger.
You did say booger.
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. He is the first African American to break the record of filibusters. Yeah. Senator Cory Booker's marathon filibuster against Trump agenda goes on and finally ends after he breaks Senate record. What's the longest you ever had to talk, like speak?
At once?
Yeah, at one time.
Or over the course of a day?
No, I mean, like non-stop. One full session.
Probably 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Without a break.
Without a break?
Yeah.
No piss and break?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
This dude just went 25 hours.
Yeah.
25 fucking hours.
Without going to the bathroom?
Without nothing.
That's impressive.
That's just impressive. Yeah. It's funny. He probably wore a diaper. I'd imagine that'd be bro, I can't go more than 25 hours without shitting. And when I do, it's never good.
You're 25 on, 25 off. Yeah. You're like the firehouse, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, since we love you guys so much, I have the full 25 hours of speech here. We're going to watch the whole thing. Check this out.
Let's get in good trouble. My friend, Madam President, I yield the floor.
All right, that's enough of that shit. But yeah, he did this full speech. Not really sure what he was trying to accomplish.
Oh, it's a selfish goal. I want to be the person with the longest filibuster. You know, it
didn't achieve anything.
Listen, it's indicative of the focus that these people have. It is not about achieving things. It is not about helping anybody. It's not about solving any problems. It's about what's in it for them. And what was in it for him is for him to say, I have the record. Now, I don't know if you watched much of this, but it was ridiculously stupid. Okay. And this was some sort of a mix between Martin Luther King, the Wish version of Martin Luther King, and like incoherent babbling that you would hear in a corporate environment.
A lot of yapping. Yes,
a lot of yapping. And it was just some garbage shit, you know? And, you know, at some point in time, we have to start recognizing that if you're not trying to solve the problem, you don't belong in Congress, period.
Yep.
And that's what these people are all about. If you watch, you know, people, and by the way, this is not a partisan statement. This is a bipartisan issue. A lot of these people are out there flying their own flag, getting their own credit, trying to create their own brand, because we live in a world of technology where your personal brand is the most beneficial. And we've gotten away from these people even pretending like they're trying to solve problems, and moved into this phase where it is all look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Which is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, he did not say any, and then they're all clapping and cheering. Like, why would you all clap and cheer for 25 hours of total nonsense?
Right. Wasting the American time.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Well, because that's how they all think. And so I actually think this is a perfect metaphor for how these people look and think about themselves.
Dude. And what's even crazier is like right when he got going to start this whole thing, apparently one of his staffers got arrested for carrying a gun on Capitol grounds. So, and like I looked into this a little bit. Apparently, it's not, you know, nothing crazy. The guy he's a former police officer, thought he could carry inside. You can't carry inside, even if you're former LEO. So, there's that. You know, that all came up, but that's not the big news of the day, Andy. Today is a great day. It's Liberation Day. Yeah, Liberation Day, and the end of the world's trade war against America. So Trump, you know, he's been touting this April 2nd date being a very significant date, the golden era of America, being Liberation Day. I actually tweeted this out from the White House's account today. It's Liberation Day in America, President Trump, with some emojis. And that's a pretty badass picture, I can't lie. It's not bad. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things are coming to a head here. One of the, you know, people, everybody I think had their opinions on these tariffs and shit like that, and like, oh, it's going to ruin the economy, it's going to destroy us, stuff's going to get so much more expensive. But like, you know, there's another route that this could also go, which at the time of the recording, it seemed like it's definitely going. But I got some numbers here I want to throw up for you. This is from 2024. Okay. So this just shows you pretty much the last year of Biden's presidency, what the state of the economy basically was in. This is a good shot of looking at it. This is just our trade goods. Okay. Our net exports, what left this country, went down roughly 2.6%. Okay. While our net imports, what we brought into the United States, went up 3.5%. Now, those percentages may not seem like a lot, but when you put them in, you know, dollar numbers, we're talking over $250 billion extra that we spent in 2024. Now, with all of this stuff going on, Trump, you know, he narrowed down this list, and it's about 15 countries that are basically abusing the tax dollars here in this country. And that's literally what they're doing. They're charging, Japan charges a 700% tax on rice that we import. Tariff.
Yeah.
On rice that we import in this country.
Yeah.
700%.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is what people do not understand. These other economies cannot survive without American consumption of their goods. So when they come in here, they are not up until today, tariffed the proper way.
Mm-hmm.
And when we send stuff to their countries, we end up with a 300 to 700% tariff on things like rice and food and all kinds of things.
Anything.
Okay.
Services.
Yes. Now, that is intentional because the purpose of the government in the last 20 fucking years straight has been to make America actually weaker by making us dependent on other people to provide us with our goods and services. And what Trump is doing, because he understands those countries cannot survive without us consuming their goods and services, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we can survive without theirs. All right. And the reason that all these American manufacturing jobs and American made jobs and why American made goods are more expensive right now is because these countries are allowed to send their products in made with slave labor and cheap labor over there with no real tariff on their product, while if we send it over there, we can't compete price-wise.
No.
So what it does is it makes us non-competitive in our own country and in their country, which removes the need for us to manufacture really anything. And we become a country of consumers, which creates a scenario where we have less jobs, we have less production, we are strategically far more unsafe than we would be if we made our own shit. Okay? Because let's say everybody gets mad at America and they say, guess what? We're not going to send you any more. China says, okay, BRICS guys, we're not going to send you any more of this or any more of that or any more of this or any more of that. And we're not in a position to produce it on our own. What happens here? Mm-hmm. We have product shortages. We have supply chain shortages. We have potentially starvation and issues, like real big issues.
Yep.
And if you were going to go to war with the United States, that's where the war starts.
It'd be the perfect place to do it.
That is where they start.
Yep.
Okay. And they start with trade embargoes and things like that to cut off supply chain. So this is not just about jobs and profit, that's a big part of it.
It's all byproducts.
Yes. But also, which is not talked about enough, is that it's about the independence and safety of this country and its people. So there's going to be an adjustment period here that, things may get a little bit more expensive for a minute, and then they're going to adjust back to where they are as the products start to come to be made here. So, when people argue about this, the arguments they make are not very smart. They say things like, well, that's going to make this go to this. Okay, yes, temporarily it will. But what it's also going to force is it's going to force that company to manufacture those goods here, which is going to create more jobs for you and your family. Okay, and it's going to allow us to buy truly made in America goods at cheaper than what we would be able to buy shipped from China, which is the opposite of what it is now. So there's going to be a readjustment, and that puts our country in a position of strategic and economic power. And most people can't think that far ahead, and that's not their fault, bro. They're struggling. You know what I'm saying? Most people want to go buy goods the cheapest they can, but they don't think about what that's actually costing us. And what it's cost us over the last 30 years is legitimately our strategic security and safety.
100%.
So we have to understand that. And if Trump really, if they really wanted to make the economy the best it could be, they would follow up these tariffs with a huge tax cut, cutting from where we are to like a flat tax of 10%, which would allow more cash flow to enter the market to buy. It would increase the standard of living because the cash flow would go into the market. People could afford more goods. And while the goods raced in price, they would have no problem paying during the adjustment period because they would have to pay less tax.
100%.
So if you manipulate it and turn these dials just a little bit, and that's why it's so ridiculous to me to watch these people complain and bitch and protest and do ridiculous shit, because it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like you're protesting for literally a much more expensive and lesser quality of life. Like you don't even understand what the fuck you're doing.
No, they don't, man. The countries that include this, because I thought this was interesting, countries that include this, so these countries, they're in the top 15% of countries where we have the highest trading deficit. Okay, so this is China, the European Union, Mexico, Vietnam, Ireland, Germany, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, Canada, India, Thailand, Italy, Switzerland, Malaysia, Indonesia, France, Austria, and Sweden.
And by the way, when you go and buy shit, what are the most common names on the shit that you buy here in America? Oh, it's all of them.
All of them.
Malaysia,
Yep.
Mexico,
Indonesia,
China,
yep,
right?
same place.
So they can sell their shit here, but we can't sell our own shit here, and we can't sell our own shit there. How does that work?
Right.
How is it fair for me to sell your products in my store, but you won't sell my products in your store? How does that benefit me?
And if I do, I'm going to charge you a shit ton to sell them.
Yeah.
That's how it's set up.
Yes. So they have created a consumer environment here in the United States for the purpose of strategically weakening the security of this country. You got to remember, dude, when we're making our own energy and we're making our own products and we are self-sufficient, nobody can fuck with the United States, like at all, in any way.
Nope.
Okay, but that's strategically been removed step by step by step by step by step by all of these establishment politicians. Bro, George Bush and Barack Obama and Bill Clinton and George Bush, those are all those guys are from the same fucking party, dude. They're them, you know, and we're us. Like, it doesn't matter if it was Bush or Clinton or fucking, all these guys are establishment guys. And so they've intentionally weakened the country. And, you know, while I have my criticisms of Trump and I have my doubts about some of the decisions he makes and who he supports sometimes, it's very clear that this guy is not a part of the same establishment that these people have been a part of, because this will strategically strengthen our company, our country, which is a company.
It is a fucking company.
Yeah.
You know, but there was an option too, right? You know, things could get more expensive for sure if like these
Temporarily,
if they don't react to the reciprocal,
or we just stop selling their shit and then they're fucked. Which, by the way, they can't live without us
100%.
selling their shit. That's what Trump understands.
Countries like Canada, for example, bro, the state of Texas has a bigger GDP
Yes.
than the entire country of Canada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we would be fine.
Listen, bro, all these countries would be third world shitholes without the people of America consuming their products.
100%.
And that's why they do this shit.
And so this leads me to this other possible option, which appears to be, you know, gaining some steam around the world, which I'm of the belief that it might have been Trump's intention the whole time. But you start seeing stuff like this. Israel ends all tariffs on U.S. goods ahead of Liberation Day.
Well, that's the first thing I've seen Israel do for us. You know, I guess, you know, they're giving us a bagel. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the bagel, guys. I like bagels.
Oh, man. But yeah, so Israel's backing out. Now, in the turn of events, Canada, Ontario Premier Ford, Canada will drop all tariffs if Trump does. See, this is an interesting thing.
Listen, because they cannot, this is what I'm saying, bro. They cannot survive without the American consumer. We consume more shit here in America, like it or hate it, than fucking anybody else, regardless of the number of people that live here. So they cannot survive without us. He knows that.
He knows it. He knows it. So shit may not even get more expensive.
Bro,
it
this
might
is
just
like
get cheaper instantly.
Yes, that
That's
is a
reality.
third. That looks like it's going to be that way,
dude. Because like these are two. Now we got a couple of more. Again, the show, you know, it's early.
Well, they don't have leverage, bro. The bigger countries that produce more are going to have more leverage. Like China's got actual leverage. Okay, fucking, you up there in Canada, they try to posture and be like, oh yeah, well fuck the U.S. What are you talking about, bro? You are only Canada because we allow you to be.
It's real.
Yeah.
You guys will be speaking English, regular English over here.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
dude, it's just true. Like, you're Canada because we allow you to be Canada. That's it. They could not do anything about it. There's nothing they could do. So, and then they posture and be like, oh, we're gonna tariff all the United States 400%. Okay, well, you're gonna starve.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
have you seen the videos of the you know, I guess the strong Canadian men? You know, they're out there with their fucking, Ranger panties in the snow and shit, and like, oh, America thinks they can come take us, eh? You know, have you seen?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not saying we want to. I'm just saying
I don't want to.
let's
but we
accept
could if
let's
we-
accept reality, bro. Okay? You're allowed to exist because you're allowed to exist. It's not because you have any real ability to do anything about it.
No.
And to be real, dude, not only do we allow you to exist, we also allow you to not be invaded by other countries.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
That's
So
real. That's real.
let's just
But
be.
look, I love Canadians.
I do too.
They're awesome people.
Listen, this
The
show is
government's tyrants though.
this show is called Real AF. It's not called Let's Pretend. Okay? And the real truth is that you guys up there exist as Canada
Mm-hmm.
because you're allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So when these leaders posture like that, Trump's in the office laughing.
Yeah.
I'd be in the office laughing. Like, dude, you hear this fucking guy? You know? Like,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But
bro, that would be like it would be like a snow cone stand trying to like argue with First Form. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
what do you, dude? I'll just make snow cones and I'll set them next to you and give them away for free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you want to stop people with you.
So there's one way to do it.
Listen, I've had to tell people that before. I've had people with me and I say, hey, man, if you want to me that bad, I'll just open up whatever the it is you do and I'll do it for free. And then they get in line real quick.
Hey, shit
know?
changes, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this could be all a part of the great Don plan. I don't know. We got plenty of time to see it and check in on it, though. But, guys, you let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Let us
Good.
know.
Hey, look, you guys, we can all say whatever we want about Trump. I personally still really like him. I think he's making some, from my point of view, questionable decisions about certain things and who he endorses. And that doesn't mean that, like, I've lost all faith in Trump or anything. We got to give him credit where he's strong. And where he is strong is he understands business and economics and leverage and negotiating. He's really good at it.
Really good.
He's had to do it his whole life. Now, does he allow himself to be influenced by, people, or we don't know the plays on the back end of what's what.
Yeah, but this is really good.
Yeah, that's great.
This is good, man. All right, sweet, man. Well, let us know down in the comments. With that being said, let's go check out some of these comments.
Cool.
Yeah, let's check them out. This first comment comes from at Impact Painting Services. LOL, my pastor asked where we get our news, and my wife was nervous because everyone around the table said like Fox or CNN. And when it was her turn, she said Andy Frisella. Pastor said, I like Andy.
Yeah. See that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
God loves us. God favors us. What do I tell you all the time? What do I tell you? When shit's up or it's questionable, I always say the same thing. I'm like, bro, don't worry. God favors us.
Hey, that's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotta pray for gangsters too.
do I not say that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro. Like,
gangsters need prayer too.
hey, man, if you do good, good things happen to you. If you do wrong, wrong things happen to you. And, people can say whatever they want about me or us or anybody else, but like, bro, I never anybody my whole fucking life. There's not a single that can fucking say that, period. Not a single one. I do the right thing. You do the right thing. We as companies, our conglomerate of companies, all try to do the right thing. And when you do the right things, good things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Amen.
that's it.
Yep. I love it.
Now, I'm not saying perfection. I'm not saying we're not human
No.
beings, but, like I make a conscious effort to and see it how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly your pastor is a genius. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. We got our next comment. This comes from at Kevin Lewis, 9151. Now, Andy, you are a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we're talking about competition. I think this was this from the Q&A episode, I think. Were you talking about, hating losing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that concept. This comment says,
I hate losing to the point where I don't even care about winning.
Yeah. Well, so this Kevin says, Andy would be the guy clubbing his competition with the baton.
It's possible. I mean, it's possible. Look, real talk, like it, sometimes you get in the heat of the battle, bro, and you do dumb shit. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
I would say the old version of Andy, like 7-8 years ago and earlier, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And then if you said, "Did you do that?" I'd be like, "Fucking right, I did that." I wouldn't cry on TV and act like it was an accident.
That's real.
I'd be like, "Fuck this guy. He's trying to take food off my table." But what I figured out is, to the last question, is that the universe, which a lot of people will get mad when I say the universe, but they'll say, "Well, that's God." Well, who made the universe? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fairly reasonable argument to say that if God is the creator, that he created the universe, and it's possible that the universe has its own set of rules. Mm-hmm. And I believe in the universe having its own set of rules. We are a part of the environment that interacts through our thoughts and vibrations and what we say and what we think and what we feel in our heart, even if we don't say it. And I have found that when you actually respect and give credit to people who deserve it and get happy for them when they win, even if they win against you, more winning comes your way. Mm. And I don't know, you could still want to beat people, but it's a different way of thinking about it.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah. I mean, dude, listen, here's the reality about competition. You don't beat people by tearing other motherfuckers down. You beat people by being better than them. And that's it. And if you're blinded by jealousy and hatred and anger and frustration, it's hard to identify what they're doing better that's allowing them to beat you. Mm-hmm. So the calmer you stay and the more that you respect them, the easier it is to learn and identify the things that are going to ultimately make you a winner versus them.
Yeah. Real shit.
Yeah.
I love it. We got one more comment for you.
But the truth is yeah. I hit Sal in the head with a garden hoe one time.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, it was an accident. It was. We were digging for gold in the backyard. It's real talk.
Did he find gold and you hit him?
No. No, man. We were digging for gold in the backyard when we were probably 6 and 5. No, I was probably 5. He's probably 4. Mm. And I was, we were digging. He was using a hammer, Sal, man.
Yeah, sounds about Sal.
He's using a hammer to dig. I got a hoe. And he stuck his head in the way of the hoe.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he stuck his head down there and it hit him in the head.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So that's what's wrong with Sal. No, I'm just kidding.
Our last comment comes from Gabriel, F7R6S. DJ's giggle sounds like a pepper grinder, and Andy's laughter sounds like an old Chevy trying to start up. I'm sorry, I love what y'all talk about, though.
All right, well, fuck off. Sorry that my laughter doesn't suit your... What kind of fucking Chevy do you got, bro?
Yeah, right.
What kind of pepper grinder,
I'm trying to think of the laugh.
Yeah, that does sound like a pepper grinder.
I don't laugh like that.
Yeah, you did it right before the show. I almost told you shut the fuck up.
Do I?
Yeah, because I was trying to read something. All I could hear was... I'm like, holy shit, man.
Okay, what's your laugh like?
It's not that.
What is
Apparently, it's like a Chevy trying to start up. I don't know what that sound. What's that sound? That is not what it sounds like, bro. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, man. Guys, we appreciate you, man.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Oh, man. Whew. Guys, we appreciate you for being real ass fans, man. Guys, keep liking, keep commenting. Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell notification to stay up to date with the latest episodes from Real AF. Second set of headlines. Headline number 2 reads. Before we get to the actual headline, I like these little, these gotcha moments these libs try to do. Right? Did you see this video? So there's it's a GOP senator.
Oh, dude.
On the elevator.
Oh, God, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Yes,
man.
let's play the video.
Here's the clip.
These are USA workers.
Hi, I was a worker at HHS. I was fired illegally on February 14th. There are many people who are not getting social service programs, especially people with disabilities. Are you going to do anything to stop what's happening?
You probably deserved it.
I deserved it? I deserved it.
Dude, that's
wow.
so rude and sad.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Why did I deserve it?
Because you seem like a clown.
You hear her at the end. Oh, you shouldn't have said that on camera. Listen, motherfuckers, this doesn't matter anymore because no one gives a fuck. Dude, these people get out their phones, they antagonize, and then they act like they're the victim when somebody puts them in their place. Mm-hmm. If we always talk to people like that, we would have never been in the situation of this crazy shit in the first place.
It's real.
Okay? That's what they deserve. That's the level. That's how you treat people that do that. Mm-hmm. You tell them the fucking truth about themselves. You make fun of them for who they are. You know what? You did deserve to get fired because anybody who behaves like that, I wouldn't want in my organization anyway.
Not only that, dude, you got fired back in February, bro. You not working? Like, go get another fucking job.
They don't care,
what
dude, because these people see the government as a free money situation. I guarantee you, dude, if you go audit that guy's work, he didn't do a single fucking thing. Okay? So, yes, you are a clown.
Yeah.
Yes, you probably did deserve it, just like everybody who doesn't do their job. Mm-hmm. And dude, just because you work for the government, in fact, I would say especially when you work for the government, if you don't do your job, you don't deserve to have it because it's coming off the backs of your neighbors and the money that they're taxed.
Right.
So
it's not like you're the federal government selling goods and services to pay for salaries.
That's what I'm, dude. Listen, in a private enterprise, if you want to keep someone on that doesn't do their job because you like them, that's your prerogative. It's bad business, but you can do that. In a government situation, I think it's even more important that people do not have jobs that don't execute their jobs well because, dude, it's not free money. It's coming off the backs of the families that you're supposed to serve. And furthermore, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of people running around with their phones acting like, oh, I got you. Mm-hmm. Get this, motherfucker.
Bro, did you see the other one?
You know what I'm saying? No, for real, dude. Bro. Like, did you get this? Did you get it all the way in the frame, bro? Did you get both of these? How about like this? What about like this? How about like this? You get that one too?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, I'm just over it.
Did you see the one from the other day? I forget the.
Yeah, that guy's walking down the street and the guy says some ridiculous shit to him. Like,
how's it feel?
Listen, it's a moral high ground. It's like what we covered about Tick or whatever the Trick.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Sorry, Trick. I couldn't think straight. I was too busy being mad at these other.
Yeah, I got you.
The same reason you're mad at them, though. They're standing on the moral high ground, talking this leverage, it's manipulative shit, okay, that nobody said. That senator did not say, oh, people with disabilities deserve to lose their. You're trying to bring up something that is not relative to the actual issue to make people seem like they are poor moral standing, okay? People are tired of this. So when these people walk down the street and they say, oh, don't you care about the 40,000 babies on Mars? He's like, why don't you go back to your mom's basement and get a Hot Pocket, bro, and keeps walking. It was awesome.
He didn't know what to say.
Bro,
either, bro.
He used my line. Yeah. He said, you need to go, why don't you go hang out in your mom's basement and play Xbox or some shit.
Suck the Hot Pocket juice.
Yeah, bro.
Made him, actually.
Bro, you know what?
Damn.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude, there's nothing more insulting than telling somebody that. Like, hey, man.
Truth.
Get back. Yes. Yeah.
Because he looked, he was like, damn, they got cameras in my house. How'd you know? He was lost for words.
Bro, you know what? When you tell them the truth, they don't know how to react because they're so used to bullying that when you even like flick them in the ear back, they freeze the fuck up.
Yeah, man, that's real. Yeah, I just thought that was fucking awesome. A little dose.
I loved it. Listen, if everybody handled these people like that, we would have never been in this backwards situation in the first place. The entire reason that culture is so up is because people are afraid to tell the truth to these people who position themselves as a morally superior human. And when somebody attacks you and you are a good person, your natural defense is defend that you are a good person. But if you just accept that you're never going to be a good person to them and you just tell them the truth about them, they don't know what to do.
Furthermore, if everybody just gets back to this today,
it would be over.
By Friday, we'll be in a whole different country.
Dude, what I say 3 years ago that we needed.
Yeah.
Everybody need to get back to what?
Bullying.
Fuck you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bullying's good for the soul.
Bullying is good for society.
It is.
Okay? And if you can't.
I was bullied.
I was bullied too, bro.
I was
made fun for being fat.
Yep.
I was a nerd. I fucking, like, it's fine. It might still be true, but I just don't give a anymore.
Yeah.
You know, the point is that bullying at a certain level builds character and teaches you how to survive in the real world.
Yeah, bro.
And these people have done all the bullying, and you know, common sense people have sort of been like, dude, you know, it's not even. This is the attitude of, I will say, the reasonable people in America. It's take the high road.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this nerd. He's harassing me. I don't really give a fuck. It's not worth my time. That just empowers these people. Okay. No, they will get worse and worse and worse, which we just witnessed. Look what they did during COVID. Okay. But if you just stand up to them the first time, they learn to leave you the alone because they end up being embarrassed. And dude, we need to get back to shaming these people and bullying these people to the degree that they bully us. Okay. Oh, I don't want to offend anybody. Well, do they give a about offending you? No, they don't.
Yeah, just offend them. It's actually, listen, you know how I rolled during COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Put a mask on. I'm protesting. BLM. Like,
yeah.
I didn't give a shit.
Well, I didn't have black privilege during COVID.
Yeah.
I had to tell people, get the out of my face before I, get angry.
I used it.
Yeah, I know. You used the mad blackface everywhere we went.
I used it.
Nobody with the mad blackface, bro.
Listen, it's pretty intimidating.
I know. I'm
sure you could do it.
Oh yeah.
Let's see it.
It's just my face. Yeah. Dude, my biggest problem in my whole life is that people are scared of me, thinking I'm a bad because my face is aggressive looking. Like, I didn't want to tell you because I thought you'd be mad. What the f are you talking about, dude? Like, I'm on the team to try to win.
Yeah, right.
Tell me some shit so I can help.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, I got to, tell people, I'm like, hey, what do you think? And then they start repeating back what I said. I'm like, no.
What do you
Do you really think that? Yeah. Or are you just saying that? Like, I don't want to bother them. What the fuck, dude? What do you think I'm here for?
Yeah. But
it's just my face, bro. I can't help it.
It works too.
Yeah.
It works. I used it, man. I used it. I abused it.
Dude, if you just if you just give them the straight eye stare down as you walk, they'll always look away.
Mm-hmm.
They won't say shit. Is that a tornado siren?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? We don't around here. We work straight through the tornado sirens.
Regardless of the circumstances.
That's right. All right. Let's move on. That actually is a tornado siren. Hold on. Let's check the radar before I talk this shit. Yeah, I just said God favors us. Maybe he didn't like that. Oh no, we're good, bro. We're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. So we got another news. There's this rumor going around DC right now, and it started from Politico, of all places. That this is the headline Politico put out. All right, and they're blasting this all over the website. Trump tells Inner Circle that Musk will leave soon. It is complete bullshit and fabrication. It's complete bullshit. This is just it's so stupid to the point that White House had to respond, of course.
Is this topic 2?
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing is this?
No.
Yeah. Okay, what did they say?
Who? Politico or the White House?
The White House.
Carolyn just put a simple tweet out. She said, "The scoop is garbage. Elon Musk and President Trump have both publicly stated that Elon will depart from public service as a special government employee when his incredible work at Doge is complete."
Which is July 4th, 26.
I think, no, that's
the
the Doge Commission. So special employees, they get 130 days. So technically his expires like May, I want to say it's like May 30th. Or something like that.
When Trump first came out and talked about this, he said that their work would be completed by July 4th, 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's what he said.
Yeah. I think and again, maybe Politico is basing that off of, like I said, the clause in the law, special government employee, they can only be employed for like 130 days out of 365 or something like that. But the Doge is here to stay until next year.
Well, I mean, is he a special government employee if he's not getting paid?
Mm-hmm. That's why he's a special government employee. Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting, but I mean, it's just the bullshit that they're lying about, and his work is not done. He's got plenty of it to do. In fact, this new article come out. Elon Musk accuses U.S. government of deleting terabyte of financial data to cover up crimes. Claims we recovered it due to their tech incompetence. So this is a new thing that just got released. Just came out. It's a bombshell, as they like to say. Here's the breakdown. Okay, this is coming from Mario Narfal. Okay, and this is focusing on the United States Institute of Peace, another government agency that was, helping funnel a shit ton of money. Comes to find out, they were actually funding America's enemies. So the Department of Government Efficiency's discovery at the United States Institute of Peace reveals Washington's dirty secret. Agencies often do precisely the opposite of their stated mission. When Doge investigators finally gained access to USIP's books after days of institutional resistance requiring FBI intervention, they uncovered the unthinkable. $132,000 funneled to a former Taliban member and $1.3 million to an Iraqi organization with questionable ties. This fits a devastating pattern. A 2019 Special Inspector General report found $19 billion in U.S. aid to Afghanistan was unaccounted for or misused between 2002 and 2016, showing how routinely taxpayer money flows to our adversaries under noble pretenses. Even more disturbing was the attempted cover-up. USIP officials deleted a terabyte of a terabyte, that's a shit ton of fucking data, by the way. Like, that's a shit ton. Terabyte of data, financial data, hoping to hide their tracks, not realizing Doge's technological capabilities would recover everything. A perfect example of the 65% of federal agencies still using outdated IT systems vulnerable to mismanagement. America ranks a dismal 27th in global transparency rankings behind much smaller nations. From the Pentagon's $125 billion in administrative waste to the IRS's $1.2 billion in improper payments, the pattern is undeniable. Elon's technology-driven audits are precisely what these institutions fear most: sunlight on decades of deception. Now, Elon responded directly to this. Okay, this is his tweet. Talking about how we were basically funding the Taliban and Iraqi leaders. Elon Musk tweeted this out saying, "Any government institution is most likely to be the opposite of its name," and then confirmed that leak, saying they deleted a terabyte of financial data to cover their crimes, but they don't understand technology, so we recovered it. That sounds criminal to me.
Of course it's criminal. I think people are having a hard time understanding this. First of all, they're sending, Sean Ryan talks about this, they're sending tens of millions of dollars to the Taliban weekly. Okay? Still. All right? Now, why would they do that? Why would they fund the Taliban and then be fighting against the Taliban? Well, maybe it's because if they didn't fund the Taliban, there would be no war to fight, which makes them a ton of money.
Yeah, makes them obsolete.
What do you mean?
The military-industrial complex. If there's no war to fight,
That's right. That's right.
they're obsolete.
Exactly. So they have to fund both sides of the war so that the fucking smaller side doesn't get, exterminated by the United States military in 2 weeks, because then they can't make the money. And this is what people don't understand. We are having our own tax dollars fund conflicts across the globe where our brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, dads and moms, aunts and uncles go to die for the causes of these quote unquote elites. And bro, that's absolutely criminal. It's not a little bit criminal. It's the worst kind of crime. Okay? Your people can go die, but I'm not going.
No.
And by the way, not only am I not going, I'm getting rich, bitch. You see what I'm saying?
That's exactly their mindset, bro.
So when you think about these people and you think that they give a fuck about you or any of your family, realize that they are 100% willing and have been willing for many, many, many decades to send your fucking men and women to die so that they can make money. So just think about that when you think about what these people are actually all about.
Dude, what was the...
what would it take for you, real talk?
Yeah.
Let's break this down into humanity, like individual standards. Let's say that you're you, okay? And you know that you can make a whole bunch of fucking money by Joe's daughter and Joe's fiance, which, by the way, congratulations, and Zishan's kids, they go fight a war to die. What amount of money would be appropriate for you to make that decision?
It'd have to be a shit ton.
Dude, there's no money that you can do that with. If you're a decent human being,
No.
that's fucking up, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And these people don't give a shit. So remember that when they tell you how much they're going to do for you and what they're going to, do for your community and how much they care. Remember, they're 100% willing to send you, your family, and everybody you know to go die so that they can make some fucking money.
Well, and the worst part about, like, dude, we have a recent example of this too, right? Like with Iran, when Biden unfroze their $6 billion in assets, and then all of a sudden we have this major conflict with Houthis. Like, that's been dormant for over a decade, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nonsensical.
No, it's what I said it is. It's fund the other side, get them just enough weapons and just enough power to create a war that they cannot win, send our people over there, continue to fund them, and allow the war to happen so that they can get all the political kickbacks and make all the money in their stock investments in this disgusting, evil cycle that they, and they tell our brave citizens, home of the brave, we're the protectors of democracy globally, blah, blah, blah. Bro, that's all a lie. That's all a lie. That's the idea of America, the idea of being patriotic, the idea of brotherhood and sisterhood and all of us coming together and for a common goal and unity and all these things. Tremendous idea. It's an amazing idea.
Sounds good.
I've believed in it my whole life. But unfortunately, what we have now is not that. Okay, we have a bunch of people pretending that that's what it is so that my family and your family and all of your families will, go fight their shit so that they can make some money. And they say you're brave and, you're courageous and you're a hero, and they give you a medal and a little box with a fucking flag on it, and they say, oh, thank you for this. And then they say, see you later. You want to know, you don't think that's true? Go ask motherfuckers that fucking their families have been killed in action. Go ask what the fucking government's done for them after they made a big presentation. They forget about them. They don't give a
No.
Okay? So while I enjoy and love and fight for and care about the idea of America, which is what I'm about, what we have is not that. And we all have to acknowledge that before we can get that. And so, you know, it's important for people to understand that these people are willing to send your family and your children and your parents to die so that they can get money.
Yeah. It's insane. But like I said, look,
we should only be going to war when it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
When it comes to our security, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but dude, you know, how's that gonna, you know, how are they gonna get rich then?
Right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, are they really your enemy if you have to pay them to be your enemy? Would that enemy actually exist if we were not paying them?
It's one of the things that a lot of the soldiers struggle with.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them don't because a lot of them enjoy the job, and that's fine. I understand that. I would probably enjoy it as well. But you know, I've talked to many people who have been in the military who, without naming names, question and have regret over the things that they did because they realized that those people weren't really any different than they were. Mm-hmm. They were, what would you do if some motherfucker came to your country? And there's a good clip of Rob O'Neill talking about this. And he's like, I think about this one dude that I killed, and he's like, I went in and, you know, I'm in his bedroom and, you know, he went for a gun and I shot him. And then after I think about it, many years later, it's like, well, what would you do if somebody was in your house? You would go for a gun. Mm-hmm. So then he thinks, well, what if we met, you know, at a different time, a different place? Would I like to have a beer with that guy? And these are real things because, dude, most people are the same, bro. Like we talked about in the last show, there's good people and then there's bad people. Yep. And just because the media and our government says those people are bad, that doesn't mean they're bad, bro. They're just trying to get you to fucking hate them so that we could justify going over there and doing whatever the fuck we want. So at least I would appreciate if they just didn't lie about it and they said, hey, we're going to go over here and get this oil. Like, cool. Okay, right. That makes sense. But don't tell me it's about freedom or democracy or some bullshit.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, I mean, tell the truth, dude, and we can have a real argument whether or not it's worth it. Yeah. But, dude,
you got to go.
Huh?
You got to go, too. You voting for it.
Bro, that's how it should be. If you vote for war, you're the military-aged people that are direct your family, you should have to send 3 of them. Mm-hmm. For real. So, and you get to pick who gets to go. No, I'm being serious.
It's going to be a little weird.
No. Hey, if you care about going to war that much and it means that much to you, then you will have no problem making that decision. You're going to pick the strongest, bravest, best people to go. But they don't believe in this the way they pretend to, bro. They don't believe in that. They believe those sacrifices are for us, not for them.
It's real, man. Now, speaking of crimes, because again, in my opinion, deleting the shit, that's criminal, right? You should go to jail. There's another little shakeup happening right now in the FBI. I'm sure you saw this because we got some new unredacted leaks coming out. FBI imposed gag order on analysts who told Twitter Hunter Biden laptop story was real. Shocking.
Why are they gagging him when it's accepted to be true? Everybody knows it was real.
I think they were talking about it at the time. So they silenced this guy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's dive into it. The FBI silenced an employee who tried to tell Twitter the Hunter Biden laptop story was real on the day it came out, newly released chat logs show. On October 14th, 2020, the day the New York Post first reported on Hunter Biden's laptop, the FBI told employees, quote unquote, do not discuss the Biden matter, and imposed a quote unquote gag order on an analyst who tried to confirm the story's veracity to Twitter during a meeting, according to chat logs released by the House Judiciary Committee. So an FBI official with the Bureau's Foreign Influence Task Force, Laura Dimlow, previously testified that an analyst on a call with Twitter confirmed the laptop was real before an attorney for the FBI told the social media platform it would not comment further. The chat logs show FBI personnel deliberating on how to handle the laptop situation. One FBI official instructed the rest to not discuss the Biden matter, and subsequent messages reiterated that order. After the meeting, the FBI placed a gag order on the analyst, who was admonished by FBI staff for speaking up during the meeting. An FBI staffer lamented that the analyst won't shut up as instructed. The chat logs show. The FBI has declined to comment, but we got the chat logs here. We got them here. I mean, and they're all there. And so this is this exchange going on in this FBI group chat. You see Laura Dimlow in there. She's messaging a couple of people. There's a Bradley Benavides, James Dehaney or Denny. They're all up in there. Chat logs prove it. It's there. Why now? I mean, how are we just now figuring this out? Like, I did see that Hunter Biden apparently got his law license stripped today as well. But the dude needs to be in fucking prison, and that's being light.
Listen, all these people should be in fucking prison. Okay? If you're in one of these agencies and you're not speaking up for what's right, you're complicit in the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should be viewed. All right? And I think that is how it's going to be viewed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a lot of you guys, because a lot of you guys listen clearly, if you don't start speaking up, bro, you're going to get grouped in. Like, people are still trying to decide what side they're going to fall on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who's going to win?
And yeah, and you're riding the fence. And I'm just telling you, dude, this is reality. And it's just reality. You need to be on the right side, and the right side is going to be the side of the people. Because if Trump doesn't do it, the person that comes after Trump is going to do it, and if they don't do it, the people are going to fucking do it. So you need to figure the out what side you're on and do the right thing. And all of you guys who are in these agencies who are afraid to speak up, this is your moment to actually serve your country and not be a fake ass pussy bitch, and stand for something. Stand for the thing that you actually probably stood for when you first joined up in these agencies. You know, why did you do this? You didn't do this to protect a bunch of criminals. You did this to actually make a difference and protect the American citizen. That's why you did this. So this is an opportunity for all of you people who know what the is going on to actually step up and say and make a difference for this country. It's probably your greatest opportunity you're ever going to have. All right. So, and if that's not enough motivation for you, you need to realize that even if Trump doesn't do it, the people are going to do it because people are woke. They're not woke in the whole way. They're understanding exactly what the going on, and they're not okay with it. And it's not just me. There's millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of people who are sick of our government taking all of our money and then using it against us. Okay? That shit is going to end. And it's either going to end under Trump or it's going to end because the people are going to, this is history. This happens. Do you think you're going to be the only people in history to, deflect a revolution? You're not. Governments fall. And this one is no different. And if they keep with people the way that they've been with people, that will be the inevitable reality that they deal with. And, that's it. So that's not a threat. That's a statement of fact.
That's knowing history.
That's knowing history.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Man.
So those of you who are in these systems, who know what's going on, you have a duty. You took an oath to tell the truth, and you need to do it.
And quick.
Yeah.
Quick, man. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. I want to give that senator a fucking shout out. What's his name?
I don't know, but he's awesome.
Yeah, let me see. I got his name here. Indiana Senator Jim Banks.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, good job, Jim. Yeah, proud of yours. Kudos. Well, guys, with that being said, we got a brand new segment. Brand new segment coming to you guys right now. The segment's called Put It In.
Put it in.
Yeah. So every day, every time I'm putting the show together, someone on the DMs, the podcast team, they always hit me up like, DJ, put this in.
Oh, yeah, put the clip in.
So put it in.
All right.
Here we go.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, get back. Things quickly take a turn
Hold
when
on.
a demonic...
So I got an idea for the segment.
Okay.
We got to guess who said.
Who said?
Who said to put it in?
Okay. Who said to put it in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's the guess.
Okay.
I think our audience has to guess.
Guess who said to put this clip in?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
So you got to say in the comments. We're not going to say, but we got to make a guess. Was it me? Was it DJ?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Joe Young? Was it Ice Cream Joe? Was it Keith? Was it Madot? Or was it Zishan?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's the list of players, and you get to guess.
All right. So here we go. Brand new segment. Put it in. Let's check it out.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, get back. Things quickly take a turn when a demonic Portland abortionist assaults a pro-life Christian.
Any day now, it's gonna happen. We're gonna have the
Yeah.
first death on a helicopter of a woman being moved to Oregon for an abortion. Are you cool with that?
No, that's very sad.
It's awesome.
What percentage is it of those women?
What do you mean, what fucking percent? All of them. That's the only way they can get abortions
So-
by coming here.
Every woman that's getting an abortion is due to medical procedures?
No, most abortions are.
No, they're not.
Abortion was of a dead embryo.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
That's most abortions.
That's not most abortions.
Yes, it is. Because
Have you looked at statistics?
most abortions aren't cleanups after miscarriages, or women can't even get those denied.
No,
now.
it's less than
No,
1.7%.
you're a fucking moron.
You don't know the
Because
statistics.
miscarriages are extremely common, and most women opt to have.
Miscarriages
the
and abortion are
DNC.
different. What is abortion?
No, a miscarriage is a medical abortion.
No,
Yes, it
no, it's
fucking
not.
is.
Okay, let me
Fucking
educate
is.
you, okay?
Yes, it
Well,
fucking
hold on,
is.
hold on. Get back, hey, get back. Hey,
Hey,
Get
that's
back.
not okay. Don't put your hand.
hey, get back. Stop.
Good example she's setting for her daughter there.
Beautiful example.
Yeah. Fucking attack someone who's actually correct because your stupid ass doesn't know the fucking facts. Okay. First of all, medical abortion is excluded from the abortion laws. Okay. So what the f- are you talking about? I know she doesn't know. She's fucking some stupid ass leftist who, by the way, this is a prime example of someone who has never been held accountable to anything they do. How old do you think she is?
She's probably,
30.
I was going to say at least 50.
No, that woman's got a young daughter, bro. She's like low 30s. She just looks old.
Oh.
Okay. For the last 15 years, since she was 15 years old, these people have been able to say and do anything without getting any repercussions. Okay. This is why they're so quick to violence and they're so quick to attack. And if the other side was quick to violence, these people wouldn't even exist. The only reason these people, just like Canada, exist is because they are allowed to exist by the restraint of the physically superior people that they have no problem attacking. Okay? So
she swung on him.
of course she did, because she's wrong. She's got her kid right there. Who would have a kid with that woman? Imagine dealing with, I guarantee you she's single, bro.
She has to be single.
Yeah, I guarantee it, because those people are insufferable.
Or her husband transitioned.
Maybe. But what's she talking about, the helicopter?
Say that there's going to be helicopter crashes of women trying to like fly to Oregon to get
Okay,
abortion.
well, how many babies are killed
Yeah,
a year from abortion?
40 million a year.
Yeah, okay, so you don't give a about that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? And by the way, look, man, I don't think the government has a place to say any of that shit. I think where it's okay to have personal belief and be very convicted about it. But what's not okay is that when you're presented with the actual facts of the matter, because the facts of the matter are that most abortions are not considered medical abortions,
Medically necessary.
miscarriages.
Right.
Every abortion law that I'm aware of, and you might want to fact check this, excludes. Is there any state that considers medical miscarriages and they won't do it? They won't go clean it out.
Not to my knowledge.
I don't know. I'm 99.99% sure that does not exist in any state.
No, just like the exceptions for rape and incest. It's all there.
Yeah.
Still there.
So, I don't know. I think, and this person's she's gonna play victim because the dude put her on the ground.
I want to see the full clip. I would like to see the full clip. You fucking hit me in front of my daughter.
I guarantee it. That's what the next thing out of her fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You know, these people have no problem running their mouths, getting in people's faces, and then when there's any repercussion whatsoever, they're the victim.
Yeah. Where do these people shop at, bro?
She shops at, you know, real talk, it costs a lot of money to look like that.
Really?
Yeah, like to look like, you know how much money people spend
To look like shit?
to look like shit?
That's crazy.
Yeah, for real, bro. They buy designer, ugly ass shit, and they think that makes them cool, and they look like shit.
Nah, bro, that's Old Navy, bro.
I don't know what the it is, but dude, these people are walking hypocrisies. You know what I'm saying? I drive a Tesla, but I'm going to attack you for driving a Tesla.
You're right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Green Deal.
Yeah.
Let's make more carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Just burning this shit up.
And they're all self-centered and fucking selfish as What'd you find? Find anything?
No. I have to do more research on that.
Oh, man.
Let's look it up here. Okay. Here's the facts. No state laws explicitly forbid medical care for miscarriages. Zero. Zero. So her argument is complete bullshit, which is most of these people's argument. And by the way, I don't really give a fuck. Real talk, I hope you have all the abortions because I don't want to deal with you in 20 years. I don't want to deal with your kids being brainwashed with your dumbass shit. All right? So let's be real. I'm not above, and you guys can judge me however you want, but there's an old saying, never stop your enemy from making a mistake. So why the do we give a the people who don't? I know people are going to say, well, you know, it's not the baby's fault. Well, the baby's going to be raised to be just like them. Okay, so do you want them to take care of the problem, or do you want to deal with it for your whole life?
Yeah, that's real.
So I'm just that's reality. Okay, and people could judge however they want. That's reality. You know, I don't like people that act like this. I'd like to have less of them.
And to your point, this video on social media has about 1,700 comments, and most of them are talking about how she should have never done that in front of the kid and how poor the effect is going to be on the kid.
Yeah.
Most comments,
bro, Zishan, think about what she does in other times in front of the kid.
when people are not looking.
Think about what she does at home.
Bro, how many times do you think she's called the police on black people barbecuing?
All of them. All of them. She, that woman, this is the hypocrisy of these people. That woman will be out marching with BLM, but the minute that a black person knocks on her door, she's calling the motherfucking police.
No doubt.
Okay?
No doubt.
She will fucking march for all the illegal migrants and all the shit, but the minute we say, hey, take one into your home, well, that's not safe for me.
She don't want no illegal migrants.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's these people, their ideology is all bullshit. Yeah. They don't stand for anything they say they stand for. That's fucking reality. So we should just accept that that's reality because they have no logical argument. And I'm talking about leftists. I'm not talking about liberals. I'm pretty liberal myself, okay? These people should be dealt with very directly. Hey, fuck you. How about that?
I'm with it, man.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Bro, listen, I go through my whole life like that, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, all right.
And I love how these people think they know everything. Like, where the do we get off in society where your life just sucks and everything about your life is horrible and you think you know everything? Like, if you know everything, why does your life suck? You know what I'm saying? Why are you so angry?
Where's the pudding?
Why don't you know the stats on your own causes that you claim to care about?
She looks like she's pregnant now.
Well, I think she's just a plebe. That's how she stands.
Oh.
You know? Like,
Oh, good
God, dude. There's dudes that girls like that.
Dude, that's the sad part.
I know.
Guys,
What the is wrong with you guys?
we got to stop this shit.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
it's you all be.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we don't do these.
Yeah.
No, we don't do these.
What do you do?
Listen, listen, I get it. All right. Right around April. I get it. Okay.
Gotta get that tax return money.
Okay. But we ain't going after these right here. Because
It's your guys' fault, bro.
No, the ones
Fuck.
the ones that can march with us, we don't go after. We want the ones that don't march with us, that can't march with us. You know what I'm saying?
They got to ride the scooter in the march. Oh, bro.
Don't put that shit on us,
Fuck,
man.
bro.
Yep. Well, guys, brand new segment. Put it in.
Who sent that one? Who sent it?
Who put it in?
Who did put it in?
I technically put it in.
Fucking DJ.
Yeah. Let us know, guys. Down in
All right, who was it? Was it Andy? Was it DJ? Was it Keith? Was it Joe Young? Was it Ice Cream Joe? Zishan or Madat?
Let us know.
I think people know.
Oh, man.
Your passion's pretty indicative.
Brother, that was not me. That wasn't me.
Guys, let's get to our last one. Finals headline. We got our third set, headline number 3.
I would never send a clip like that.
Oh, man. Got to talk about some judges. We got some interesting things happening with some of our judges. So let's just highlight some good ones and some bad ones and what's shaking and what's, shakalacking over here. All right. Did you see Eric Adams got his case dismissed? So
No.
Judge dismisses Eric Adams' case, denying DOJ an opportunity to revive it later. So this entire case, it has been dismissed with prejudice, which means he's good and he's completely out the clear.
Which means it was total bullshit.
It was total bullshit the entire
I
time.
don't even like Eric Adams.
I don't like him either.
But you know what?
Nigga ain't do it.
Hey, listen. Yeah, well,
Probably did a little
did
bit.
something. But let's be real, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay? We say whatever we want about Eric Adams. It doesn't feel like he's a part of their shit. It feels like he's a guy who has liberal beliefs, who's not down with the leftist corrupt shit. And there's a lot of things, honestly, dude, there's things he said I've been like, bro, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
So nobody should be prosecuted for things they didn't do.
Yeah. Well, here's the other interesting thing with this, just quickly. They noted it down here at the bottom, but this arrangement, had the judge just dismissed this without prejudice, meaning they could retry this at a later time, that would have given Trump a massive leverage stake over Adams. So that even that whole collusion that they tried to throw in there, the fact that this got dismissed with prejudice, like, it goes to show it was all fucking bullshit.
Of course.
It was all bullshit. So, all right, good job. Good work, Judge. But let's head to one that ain't doing too good. Massachusetts judge charges ICE agent with contempt of court for detaining suspect in the middle of his trial. Did you hear this shit?
No.
Oh, man. So a Massachusetts judge on Monday found a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent in contempt of court for detaining a Dominican man in the middle of his trial last week. Boston Municipal Court Judge Mark Somerville accused ICE agent Brian Sullivan of violating the rights of the defendant, William Martell LeBron. Sullivan did not appear for court for the hearing. Quote, "This is a disturbing case," Somerville said. Quote, "It's a case of obstruction of justice. It's a case of violating the defendant's right to be present at trial and confront witnesses against him. Couldn't be more serious." Martell LeBron was taken into custody last week following the second day of his trial on charges that he provided false information in a driver's license application. Somerville dismissed the charges against Martell LeBron. Somerville also criticized Assistant District Attorney from the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office and ordered them to investigate Sullivan, the agent. So this guy who's not supposed to be here.
Hold on. Go back to what the judge said. No, right here. This is a disturbing case. Somerville, who's the judge, said, "It's a case of obstruction of justice. It's a case of violating the defendant's right to be present at trial and confront witnesses against him. Couldn't be more serious." Absolutely, Judge. You are the one obstructing justice. And just to remind you, this is not a citizen of the United States, which means he doesn't have the same rights that a citizen of the United States has. And as a judge, you fucking know that. Okay?
You're an activist.
So let's talk. That's right.
You're an activist.
Let's talk about who's actually obstructing justice. And then to try to investigate a man who is doing his job to remove illegal migrants from our country that do not belong here, that commit crimes and suck up tax dollars from a struggling American citizenship. Okay? So who's actually obstructing justice here? I would say that it's Judge Mark Somerville. That's my opinion. Yeah, and I think I'm pretty fucking correct on that opinion.
He'll hold you in contempt.
That's right. Yeah, from all the way in Boston. Listen, dude.
Bro, because like here's the situation, right? The guy was actually, he wasn't even in the courthouse. He was outside the courthouse. And agents spotted him. They fucking got him.
It doesn't matter if he's in the mother courthouse.
Won't matter because, here's the thing. Like, this is what this judge would have done. That judge knows ICE was looking for him. And a lot of times, these activist judges, I've literally been seeing these clips of this shit. They will take that dude and, like, you know, not release him on a bond and hold him or whatever he has to do just
Why?
so long that because they're activists.
I bet this motherfucker's
judges.
funded by George Soros.
There's no doubt.
I bet you if we
Trace
look
the
to
money.
see, I bet you.
Trace the money.
By the way, did you see what happened in Minnesota?
Oh, of course I saw what happened in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Isn't that wild that, Susan Crawford, projected winner of Wisconsin Supreme Court election, keeping court's liberal majority, and then Soros actually funded her election with our money, which now, because they're going to redistrict, could eventually cost the United States the entire House. And then we will deal with the same bullshit that we dealt with in the first fucking term of Trump, where they're trying to impeach him every single day for the entire time. Okay? George Soros should be arrested.
Bro, it wasn't just him. George was in it. The governor Pritzker from Illinois.
All of these people.
They all need to go to jail.
100%.
They all need to go to jail. The craziest piece about this, dude. So this is just a screenshot. This was 4% of the votes in. Schimmel was actually winning. And then at 14%, which is when AP called it, they completely flipped, essentially. They completely flipped places there. So, I mean, I thought that was interesting. But here's what's really interesting, right? Is because Musk did come in, you know, like, love him or hate him.
He gave him $20 million. The
guy's transparent.
Yeah.
He's very open and honest. He was giving people $1 million in the lottery to fucking go vote.
Yeah.
He knew it wasn't important.
His own money, by the way.
Money.
That's not the tax. That's not our money.
Right.
By the way, your money, just so we're clear, was just used to elect a judge who is going to end up creating a scenario where you're going to suffer more.
Yep. 100%. But here's where it gets funky, Andy, because it's rules for thee, but rules not for me.
100%.
Right? Let's go to a tweet by Justice-elect Susan Crawford. Elon Musk is buying off Brad Schimmel. Right? So she tweeted this back in February. And it was a reply to a tweet said, Building America's Future, an Elon Musk-backed group has now bought $1.5 million of airtime on Wisconsin's 5 markets in support of conservative Supreme Court candidate Brad Schimmel. That included $351K in MKE and $349K in Madison. But this lady, Susan Crawford, who just won, she decided to tweet out saying Elon Musk is buying off Brad Schimmel. Okay. Soros donated $2 million that got funneled to you. Pritzker gave $500,000. And there was another, I believe it was a total of almost $3 million that came out of fucking nowhere from other groups. Who knows where the fuck trace that shit back at. But when she's questioned on that, she said, no, George Soros' donation is just fine.
Of course it is, because it benefits her. Look, bro, none of these people should be able to donate at all of these things.
None.
Like, it should, like, these big donations, while I appreciate what Elon Musk is doing, and I understand why he's having to do it.
Play the game, because that's what
yes,
they do.
because that's the game.
Right.
But the game should be changed to where these people cannot do this. It's bullshit. Pritzker standing up and stop MAGA extremism. How's the state of Illinois doing right now,
How about
bro?
you stop obesity? How about that?
That's another thing. Did you see this guy that Trump just endorsed?
No.
This guy, Representative Randy Fine.
Randy Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the big guy, pro-Israel guy?
He's not big. He makes Pritzker look like a fucking Victoria's Secret model. he makes the fucking Goodyear blimp look like a fucking paper airplane.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay? When this motherfucker walks into a fucking buffet, bro, they lock the fucking doors.
Oh, good guy.
Okay?
Let me
And
pull up a picture for them. Hold on.
yeah, Randy Fine.
Randy Fine.
Randy Fine, put him up there, bro.
I'm trying to find a full body shot. They don't want to show it.
Yeah, they don't.
Doesn't fit.
Yeah, that's anyway. This fucking motherfucker keeps tweeting.
Bro, he's a catfish, bro.
Huh?
He's a catfish. It's
Did you
all
find a
pictures
picture
from,
of
like,
him?
the neck up, bro.
Yeah, well.
He's just catfish.
Oh no. This guy, listen, that head does not match the body.
They don't?
No.
Oh, fuck. Damn,
So,
Randy.
So check this out.
Uh-huh.
So this guy's making tweets that says, there's no suffering adequate for these animals. May the streets of Gaza overflow with blood. I'll read you a couple more of his tweets. So somebody tagged him and said, he's tweeting, may the streets of Gaza overflow with blood. He also tweeted, kill, period, them, period, all, period. Okay. Somebody tags him and says, you should be ashamed of yourself. How do you sleep at night? With a picture of a baby in Gaza that has been a baby. I'm talking, dude.
Newborn baby.
That's a disturbing picture. I don't get disturbed by much. Okay. And they say, how do you sleep with yourself at night? His response is, quite well, actually. Thanks for the pic. Okay. We do not need people like this in our fucking leadership that have no fucking, there he is. There's that fat motherfucker.
Good God.
Yeah.
Bro, look at that moose knuckle.
Dude, clearly he's got a pussy down there or something. This guy hasn't seen his dick since Vietnam, bro. And he's up here talking all this shit, bro. Like, fuck you, man. Like, and this is not a side issue. This is a humanity issue. If you can look at a fucking picture of a dead baby and say some fucked up shit like that, I fucking can't stand it. How the fuck can someone like that be endorsed by Donald Trump?
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
And he's Jewish. They had this clip of him saying that we are a people that have been kicked out of every place we've ever lived for 2,000 years, every single place.
Okay, well, why is that? Why? Maybe we should ask why that is.
Andy, if me and you went to some bars and every bar that we got went to had a good time, we ended up getting fucking kicked out. Right? I'm talking about bar after bar after bar. At some point,
we got to say, well, why do we keep getting kicked out of the bar?
What the fuck are we
okay,
doing?
and bro, this is him saying it. This is his words.
Yeah.
Now I realize that a lot of full blown anti-Semitic people, that's what the thing they say. But he's saying this. Okay, go back, scroll back up. He's saying this. We are a people that have been kicked out of every place we've ever lived for 2,000 years. Well, maybe it's because you say shit like, thanks for the pic, when you're looking at a fucking dead baby. Okay? That doesn't represent most Jewish people would not say that shit. They wouldn't.
No.
They have empathy in their heart. They say, that's horrible, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dude, and Trump's endorsing this guy? What the fuck?
5-year prison.
He's calling
sentence?
for 5-year prison sentences for distributing anti-Israel flyers. He calls them a hate crime. How is criticizing a country a hate crime? So basically you're trying to make it so you can do and say and be whatever you want, but nobody can say shit about it. Dude, this is, am I off here?
No, bro. And this dude.
Somebody named Linda says, Randy Fine's so fat and massive, he gives new meaning to the term dual citizen. He can literally be located in America and Israel at the exact same time.
Bro, you got a big moose knuckle, man.
Bro, that guy's a fuck. Imagine how he smells.
Oh, man.
Imagine what this motherfucker smells like.
I bet it ain't bagels.
And he's talking all this mad shit, bro. Like, you couldn't even take care of yourself, dude. You couldn't defend yourself against anybody.
Somebody called him a fat lesbian.
Bro,
I mean,
does he look like it?
he looks like he
No, real talk. If you took that picture right there
Uh-huh.
and I said, that is a fucking fat woman.
Yeah. I'd be
Would
like,
you?
She drives a
Hold
Subaru.
on. If you did not know who the that was,
Mhm.
and I threw that up there and I said, is that a man or a woman? Look at his arms. Those are fucking huge 600-pound woman arms.
Zero tone, zero def. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, he probably drives a Subaru. I would assume.
Well, there's certain Subarus that are okay to drive.
Yeah. Like two of them.
Yeah, exactly two
Yeah,
of them.
there's two of
Yeah.
them.
But
Everything else is Homo sapiens.
I just can't believe that these people, oh, you're an American. He calls himself an American. Hold on. Trump, go back, scroll down. Listen to this. So here's Trump's tweet about him. Scroll down.
Oh, I could.
Man, what the do you think down means?
I can't see for Keith.
Fucking Keith is not this planet that we're seeing on the. Okay, America. This is Trump's tweet. America First patriot Randy Fine is running to represent the wonderful people of Florida's 6th congressional district. A highly successful Harvard-educated businessman and greatly respected state legislator, Ron has been a tremendous voice for MAGA in Congress. Randy will be. Okay. First of all, you're never going to hear him speak because he's always going to have food in his mouth. Okay. Second of all, what are you doing endorsing someone who's willing to say this about another race of human beings?
There's no way that Trump didn't know this.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro.
way.
And this is the shit where I'm like, what are you doing, dude? That guy's not America First.
No.
You mean the guy who's saying that we should put people in prison for 5 years for speaking critical thought when the foundational amendment of this country is free speech?
Yeah, no. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, that's disgusting shit. And I'm not above criticizing Donald Trump, bro. You're fucking wrong on this shit, bro. And by the way, you're out of touch with where America is on it, too.
Look at his bio. State senator running for Florida's 6th congressional district. Husband and father of 2 boys. Jewish and proud. Zionist. Speak for myself, not the state of Florida.
Well, that's cool, bro. You can be pro all you want anything, but you shouldn't be in the government of this country.
No. No, bro. I wonder if he's getting destroyed in comments. Let's see. Oh,
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's getting obliterated, bro. It's that picture over and over again.
How old do you think that motherfucker is?
Randy? He's probably what, like 40?
He's 50.
50?
51.
See, I'm not good with white people ages, bro.
Well, that's good because I'm not good with black people ages. You can't fucking tell. Black don't crack, bro.
No, I don't. It don't. Mayonnaise does spoil, though.
Mayonnaise. Get the out of here.
Yeah, man. That's wild, though, bro. That's wild. That's wild.
So he's got a net worth of approximately $30 million. Lives in a $5 million house. Got a JP Morgan account of $750,000. And, he has no remorse for people across the world don't have shit that are being killed indiscriminately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
No, it's f***ing gross, dude. What does that say about where he thinks he stands in the hierarchy of humanity versus everybody else?
Right. Right.
Bro, listen, it's not okay. I don't give a what race you're looking at.
Mm-mm.
Like, I don't care if you hate them. I don't care if you're mad at the country. I don't care. But to look at another human being and say, nice picture when it's literally a baby.
Newborn, bro. That baby was maybe a couple of weeks old.
That's some of the most disgusting and disturbing shit. And it should lend credibility to the argument of what I was making earlier about how little they give a about you and me and anybody.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to say that about that kid, what the do you think he thinks about your kids? What do you think he thinks about your guys' kids that are listening? You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck.
No.
And bro, these people don't. There's very few people that do. And honestly, I'm friends with the ones that do.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's real.
So it's wrong. you know, the good news is the guy's probably not going to make it through a term. I mean, you don't see people in their 50s and 60s that are that big.
Mm-mm.
You know, that guy's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, that's why I was curious to look up how he was successful.
Yeah.
Because how can someone who has no fucking discipline whatsoever be successful? And I looked it up, and he invested in some gambling company, which makes sense. So
he's taking another gamble. That's for sure. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think.
Was that thumbs up?
No, that was
3.
That was 3 though.
Oh, we got thumbs up too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
no special sauce.
we're getting the whole enchilada, the whole banana, the whole meat stick,
mm-hmm.
the whole cucumber,
Yep,
the whole eggplant,
whole boiled hot dog,
the old 96er.
Oh, I don't understand that reference.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't.
Oh, guys, it's time for thumbs up.
Because yours is a 6er.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna say earlier, bro, about the bullying thing. Like,
you got bullied for having a little wiener?
No. Like, that's when the bullying stopped.
What, when you accepted that you had a little wiener and
They
just owned it?
realized-
Like, I know I got a little wiener, guys. And then they just stopped. Usually that works.
All right, guys, let's get to our thumbs up.
Yeah.
That failed. It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's no prelude to this. I'm just gonna put it up here. All right. I guess the only preface I will make here is I thought this was April Fool's. This article.
Bro, did you see Val Kilmer died?
I did.
Man, that sucks, bro.
Dude, yeah, great actor.
He was one of my favorite actors, dude.
Great actor.
Like, he was in Heat.
Batman.
He was Doc Holliday in Tombstone. You probably never seen that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, bro.
Top Gun.
He's dude. He's played some iconic characters, bro. He was in the movie The Saint.
Mm-hmm.
Great underrated movie. Dude. Jim Morrison in The Doors. Like, bro. Yeah, Batman. Like, bro, this dude.
Sucks.
He was one of my favorite actors.
He was young too. Dude.
My favorite. He's 65. He had a lot of health problems, dude.
Yeah.
He had cancer like from I read this last night,
yeah.
but it happened in 2015.
Damn.
But like, bro, you've never seen Tombstone. I'm not here to bust your balls about it, but dude, the character he plays in Tombstone is one of my all-time favorite characters.
Mm.
You know that tattoo that I have says "Play for Blood"?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the lines from the movie. So yeah, that's you guys seen Tombstone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh? Bro, that's a badass movie. Like, for real, you should watch it. I'm not making fun of you for not seeing it. Yeah. Tombstone. White Earp's good too. That's with Kevin Costner, right? Yeah, that's good too. I like Kevin Costner. But yeah, bro, that character Doc Holliday in that movie is one of my fucking favorite of all time.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for all the good movies, bro.
Yeah.
I still enjoy them now. You know, dude, the character he played in Heat was awesome. You know?
Yeah, it sucks.
He's a very humble dude too. Like, he's a very, like, when you see him in interviews and read his shit, he never thought he was the star. He always thought like he was blessed to be around all the stars, which, bro, what a way to go through life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was very famous worldwide too.
What?
He was very famous worldwide.
Oh, in India?
I knew of him way before I came to America and stuff like that. Yeah.
What movie did you know him from? Was he in Bollywood?
No.
No Bollywood movies? What? India's so big, bro. They got their own movie scene.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They produce the most number of movies in the world.
Yeah. And dude, superstars in India are fucking mega superstars.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you get
a lot of
mobbed
fans
outside.
Huh?
They have a lot more fans.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's real shit.
Yeah.
But
No.
how do you become a superstar in India?
Well, you spend money, you do good stuff.
I mean, yeah, but like, everybody looks the same. So how do you stand out?
No. That's so white and racist of you.
I know.
We could say the same for you guys.
Yeah, that is true.
You turn the lights on.
Everybody looks like baloney.
I thought this was like an April Fool's article.
Yeah.
It's not. So it was written on April 1st. This is not an April Fool's article. The headline reads, "I drink my own pee for the health benefits. I also do urine enemas and splash it on my skin to sunbathe."
Are we going to guess the race of this person? Because this is definitely a white person. 100%, bro. This motherfucker's whiter than shit.
Bro, listen, this is your
Am
people.
I wrong?
No, it's your people.
Yeah.
It's your people.
This is one of these on the internet that can't fucking, they don't want any chemicals in any of their shit. They want to roll around in the grass and sun their buttholes and shoot coffee up their ass and all this shit and tell you how dangerous it is that you do this and that and this. And, you know, and then they drink their own piss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
This is it. Yeah, golden powers. Troy Casey has received a steady stream of press from his unorthodox wellness regimen, which includes the daily practice of drinking his own pee. A former model and author of Ripped at 50, A Journey to Self-Love, Casey has been drinking his urine for years, and he regards it as something of a diagnostic tool. Quote, I think it teaches your insides a little bit more about yourself.
Oh, of course. That makes perfect sense, Casey.
Yeah. He told the Post, urine has stem cells, amino acids, and antibodies. It's the hair of the dog, a direct biofeedback loop. You know what's wrong with you as soon as you drink your morning pee.
Does your pee tell you? So you drink your pee and it transmits a signal to your brain that tells you, you know, like it diagnoses you. What is this? How does this work?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
Okay, today we're going to talk about the ancient art of Shivambu, or urine therapy. Now, I'm not advocating that you do it. I'm talking about my own personal practice. It resonates with you and you think it's a good idea for yourself, then I recommend reading J.W. Armstrong's Water of Life. And so I've been practicing urine therapy for the greater part of the last 2 decades, about 20 years. I shook this one up already because typically it has some type of residue. Some people call it ormus. It's like a cloudy white part of it. I shook that up to integrate it into it. Now, the folklore behind this is it has HGH, stem cells, amino acids, minerals. I drink a little bit of it every morning. This is aged urine. And so you pee in here, you put a cheesecloth over it, you get anaerobic bacteria going in it, and then aerobic bacteria. You close it up and it seals it and it cooks out here in the sun. I've drank this on camera before. Sky Cowan's documentary she did of me. It's very powerful. It smells like ammonia. The feeling that I get from it is amazing. And then it makes my skin look golden orange kind of.
Oh!
It's
no.
very gnarly tasting, medicinal, primordial. I've said before, it kind of gives you the feeling of ayahuasca. There you go, sharing another one of my esoteric practices. Don't try this at home unless you're a certified health nut too.
What do you think that guy smells like?
Yeah, bro, you look, bro, why you smell like piss?
Holy shit, man.
Bro, listen,
I knew this was a white guy.
just get on TRT.
Bro, that's right. Just go get some testosterone and some HRT and some HGA.
Yeah.
Put that shit in you.
You'll be fine.
You don't have to drink your piss.
Or smell like it.
What the is all this weird shit, dude?
Bro, show people, man.
No, dude, it really is.
Show people.
It is. You can't scroll the internet without somebody saying some bullshit so that they can get some attention.
Yeah,
like that's all this is, bro. Look what I do.
I drink
bro,
my own
real
piss.
talk, man. Like real talk. How old is this guy? 50?
50s.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, you don't look golden brown. You look okay. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a decent guy, but I'm not going to hang out with you because, dude, you smell like piss. I can smell you. I can smell you through the fucking screen.
He's glistening with piss.
How is this real? God.
Well,
dude,
so,
what
listen,
the fuck?
I'll
How?
try anything once. So what I did earlier.
No.
Huh?
No, you didn't.
I got a little bottle here.
Yeah. How much would it cost for you to drink a bottle of your own piss?
Ooh, how big about like a
water bottle
ounces?
right there, like this little one.
15 grand.
50. You would drink a whole bottle.
A whole bottle of my own piss.
I wouldn't even allow you to do that for that much money. There's no way.
15 grand. I'll do it right now.
There's no, serious?
I'm so serious.
Do it.
Oh, it's
No
just
way.
piss.
Do it.
No.
Do
It's just
it.
piss.
There's no way. First of all, you wouldn't.
I would.
Second of all, I wouldn't allow that. No.
How much would you? What would be the
I wouldn't.
price tag? Okay, Andy, you wouldn't. If somebody came in right now with a briefcase of fucking $50 million, you ain't drinking your own bottle of piss.
You can't put $50 million in a small briefcase.
Yeah. So that doesn't work.
Yeah, the
3
argument-
briefcases. It's hard cash, Andy. 50 mils. You ain't drinking your own. You ain't gonna drink it.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I would though, because like I know how much it takes to make that kind of money. I have a relative understanding of what 50 million is, unlike these fucking liars on the internet that say, you know, you could spend $100 million and not even. I'm making $17 million a minute. You know, you don't know me. You've never seen me. You don't know my companies. You know, I have a Lamborghini and I'm making $20 million a day. Buy my shit. I actually have a fucking understanding of how hard it is to make that kind of money. So
You might.
I would listen. We're getting into an actual range of reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think I would do it for that. It would have to be still more.
Still more, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, because I don't need the money.
Yeah, but it's just.
What am I going to do?
I don't know.
I'm going to look at my
known
life
it.
and be like, dude, I had to drink piss to get this.
Look. My breath stink.
Yeah.
That's true.
Would you rather for 15 grand? Would you rather eat a whole entire shit of your own or drink your piss?
Oh, piss.
Yeah, that'd be easier to do.
Easy. I'm not eating shit. Come on, I'm not a Neanderthal.
I'm a civilized human being. I drink piss.
Yeah, I'll just drink my piss.
Oh man, these are on a different thing, bro. Listen here. Let me tell you the truth. Here's the truth.
Okay.
Y'all gonna die. Okay. It doesn't matter how much piss you drank. It doesn't matter how many. I mean, look. It's a good idea to be in shape. It's a good idea to be in shape mentally. It's a good idea to take care of yourself and all of this shit. But all you old motherfuckers that think you're going to live forever, you're not. And not only are you not going to live forever, you're going to not enjoy your life because you're drinking your own piss, okay? And you won't let yourself have anything other than this or that or this at all because it's got a pixie dust of some shit that you don't even understand. Dude, like real talk, these like zealot health people they hurt more people than they help.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Because what they're doing is they're trying to get people to buy into their little cult of extremism on health. And people do. And, show me the fucking studies of what you get out of drinking piss.
Besides dehydrated.
Does this guy have a program or some shit that he's selling?
I think just that book.
I don't know. Whatever, dude. All I'm saying is this is insane shit. And you don't have to drink your own piss to look healthy and feel good. And dude, it's very simple. You know, you got to drink water. You got to eat a little bit less than what the you burn. You stay lean. Okay. You got to get your protein in. You got to move. You got to resistance train. Outside of that, it doesn't really matter.
No piss required.
Yeah. You take some multivitamins with fish oil. If you want to, anything you do after that is extra. You know, you want to take creatine, helps you with your brain, helps you with your muscles. Awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like we're not talking about, you don't have to drink piss, motherfuckers. You know, like this shit it's gotten out of control.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we had fucking these dudes, you know, saying I got to eat, 40 pounds of liver a day. And it just keep going and going and going and going and going. And now we're at drinking piss.
Yep. Piss king.
Yeah. Fucking.
Thumbs down on this one.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, guys, Andy, that's all I got, man.
I'm disgusted. And I'm tired of these like zealot people who like, I don't fucking say you have to do 75 hard. You don't have to do it. If you want to, do it, it'll help you. You know, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just tired of these, you have to do it this way. And I love that he said, oh, you don't have to do it, but this is what I do. But like, yeah, that's because you're going to make people sick and they're sue the out of you.
Mm-hmm. I didn't never tell you to do it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine being someone, like, imagine being someone watching this and then legitimately being like, fuck, I wonder if that works. Fuck, and then you DM him, hey, what's his name? Troy, whatever the fuck his name is. Hey man, what do you drink to create the piss? You know, and like, what kind of cheesecloth do you put on the jar? And
how big is the jar? How
big is the jar? And then, like, you know, how long do you have to leave it in the sun to get, like, does it have to be like fresh out of the sun, like steaming hot? Like, imagine, like, this sounds like a bad joke. Like,
I thought it was April Fool's. It was real.
Dude, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go get I'm fucking, dude, I'm going to teach you the secret of health. Here's what you do. You go get yourself a jar. I can't even say it right. You go get yourself a jar. And then you pee in it.
Just pee in it. Just straight pee in it.
Yes, just pee.
Does it have to go, like, the thing, does it go in the jar or just like out? Like,
I mean, you know, it helps with the enzymes.
Fully encompass it.
Yes, if you just stick it all the way in.
Okay, I'm going to have to get a really big jar.
It helps with the enzymes and, you know, all the micronutrients and all the things that you need.
For sure.
And with your feedback system, if you really want to get a signal back, you got to stick your dick all the way in the jar.
Got it. Let it touch. Got it.
Yes. If you're blessed that, which I know you are, it's okay though.
Yeah. Well,
so
I have a friend who needs a really small jar.
Yeah. But yeah. Well,
like a preservative jar. You know what I'm saying? Like the jams and shit come in.
Like baby food. Like that's okay, right? Yeah. That's okay. So here's what you got to do. You got to get the baby food jar.
Okay.
And you stick your dick in it. And if you
the baby food first.
No, if you listen, I'm trying to tell you the secret of health. If you really want to get healthy, you stick your dick in the baby food jar while the baby food's in there. Okay? And then you do that until you ejaculate. All right? And then you mix it all together and you eat that as your food.
Jesus.
All right? Then after you eat the food, what are you laughing about? I'm serious over here. After you eat the food, okay, then you piss in the jar.
In the same jar you ate out of.
Yes.
Got it.
This is called the double whammy.
Got it.
It's extra healthy.
Okay.
All right. And then what you do is you pee in the jar. All right. And if you don't leave it out in the sun, that's okay. You can microwave it.
Microwave with the metal lid on there?
You don't want to do that.
Got it.
Don't put the metal lid in there. You might want to cover it with a towel or something like that so it doesn't, you know, you don't want to lose any of the nutrients.
Yeah, don't want to lose it.
Right?
Well, the microwave's going to keep it all in there because it's like a closed space.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And if any escapes, you just wipe that off, put it on your mouth.
There we go.
So, dude, listen, this is very important. So if you don't heat the piss, it won't give you the biofeedback. So, like, you won't understand what it's trying to tell you.
That's how like tea works. Like you got to drink hot tea for it to.
Yeah, and
right.
So like, dude, the whole point is
hot
that
piss.
when you drink the piss, it tells you what's going on with your body, like Troy says.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do it room temperature or it's not hot enough, you don't get all the benefits.
It makes complete sense.
And then what you do is, you know, you drink the piss as hot as you can handle. And you'll feel great, bro.
I love it.
It'll change your whole life.
Now,
if there's any like in there afterwards, you just rub that on your body.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now, can I put cucumbers and shit in there in the piss water?
No, because if you do that,
just for like extra hydration.
No, if you do it, that will mess it up.
Got it.
Don't want to mess it up.
Okay. No,
it's science. Science.
Buy my course.
Yes. I'll teach you how to do it.
There's a few other steps.
There's a few other things. Yeah, right. There's a few other things that you can do as well. But that's in my course. It's $997.
I mean, if I get to live forever, though, that sounds like a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just what it does. You know, it makes you live forever.
It was actually $20,000. You were giving it a deal.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I charge everybody else.
Oh, okay.
I'm charging you $997
special.
Yeah, because everybody else they pay $20,000.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, so I'm hooking you up, man. It's, you know,
and if you don't buy it, you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, of course. Who doesn't want to live forever?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's because I like you.
Mm.
I am going to give it to you for $997.
Sign me up.
All right. You would sign up for that, bro. You bought a timeshare.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. You bought a fucking timeshare. I fucking got you in right there. Yeah, I could see your eyes spinning. I had a DJ hypnotized.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
Hey, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.